Introduction. On this mission, we will learn the use of the autopilot and the navigation computer available on the Skyhawk. Contents. Launch from carrier. If the cockpit interior is too dark, activate the flashlight with left Alt+L. If the yellow cross cursor is not visible before launch. We will begin the mission already hooked onto the catapult. The manual fuel control check has already been performed. 1. 2. Check for takeoff flaps, they should be set to half flaps. 3. Recheck the attitude gyro, R. 4. Ensure drop tanks. We are now ready to launch. Increase throttle to military power, and then give the crew a salute hand signal, by pressing left control plus left shift plus S. On the air. Retract the landing gear, with the G key or by clicking the highlighted handle. Once the aircraft clears the catapult and a positive rate of climb is established, execute a clearing turn to stay clear of the ship's path. Climb to 500 feet and fly parallel to the ship's heading, 30 degrees. Continue straight ahead at 500 feet and 300 knots, paralleling the ship until 7 miles from the carrier. We are near 170 knots, retract the flaps using the HOTAS or the F key. You are now at 500 feet. Maintain this altitude until 7 miles from the carrier. You have reached 300 knots. Maintain this speed until 7 miles. Maintain a parallel heading to the carriers, 30 degrees, until 7 miles from the carrier. Your altitude is too low, try to maintain 500 feet. Your speed is too high, try to maintain 300 knots. Your altitude is too high, try to maintain 500 feet. Climb to cruise. You are now at 7 nautical miles from the carrier. Accelerate to 350 knots, maintain a heading of 30 degrees and begin a climb to 5,000 feet, passing trough the cloud layer. You are now on a heading of approximately 30 degrees. You should maintain this heading for now. You have attained a speed of 350 knots. Strive to maintain this speed during the cruise, as the aircraft is heavily loaded. Good, you have reached your cruise altitude, now level off the plane at around 5,000 feet. Automatic Flight Control System. The AFCS is the autopilot system of the A4E. This system will maintain. This finishes the AFCS lesson. Please enable the autopilot on heading hold mode and with altitude hold enabled, so that we may proceed to the navigation computer lesson. APN 153, Doppler radar navigation set. This is a radar. The navigation computer will supply information to the pilot about his position, wind speed and direction, distance to destination, and bearing and ground track relative to true heading. The system can handle 2 waypoints, D1 and D2, in addition to keeping track of the aircraft's current position. Present position of the aircraft, in latitude and longitude coordinates, is continuously computed and displayed on the navigation computer control indicator. We will now review the controls and display windows of the navigation computer. 1. Present position. 2. Present position. 3. Destination. Latitude. 4. Destination. Longitude counter, in 5. Magnetic variation counter, in degrees and tenths of a degree, with a mechanical set knob. The magnetic variation depends on which part of the world you are. For Caucasus on DCS it is 6 degrees east, so input the value 0060. Good, the DCS magnetic variation for other maps are: Nevada, 12 degrees east. Normandy, 8 degrees west. Persian